Hello and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives. This is Carrie. You can find me on Twitter at Diva of DOOL, and we have a Facebook page, Diva Days of Our Lives. We also have a YouTube channel. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, pretty much anywhere. If there's any place you want me to add our podcast, let me know, and I can go in and add us. And we have Marianne here today.
Hi, everyone. You can find me at mama_hooch on X, and I'm also on Instagram and Facebook.
Are you going to change it to Grandma Hooch?
Grandma Hooch? Yeah, I should, huh? It's not Mama anymore. Yeah, I should do that.
Yes, we want everybody to know and congratulate Marianne. Her grandson was born this week.
Yeah, he's born on Friday. Early Friday morning, like 1:46 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you awake? Or were you in the hospital then? Were you still at, just?
No, we were still at home because we never. But I swear I went to bed. It was like 1 o'clock. And we stayed. I couldn't sleep anymore, so I had the phone right beside me, and I heard I heard the text from my son-in-law. I mean, I had fallen asleep, but somehow I heard that text. It's when he just said, he says, "We have our baby boy." I'm there. Oh, finally! Thank God.
Good.
Yeah, we didn't know when it was going to happen, but finally got here.
That's good.
Yeah.
We have Jen here tonight.
Hi, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
And from the Witless Protection Program.
I am at Anna. I've got what am I at? Kazi Hooch on Twitter or on X and on Instagram. And I watched the whole week and fell asleep during Friday's episode accidentally. I'm still recovering from some migraine medicine. I'm doing better, but it just makes you sleepy, I think. And I conked right out, so I didn't see the end. So you'll have to tell me that part.
Okay. Do you want to start us off with the Kate update since you saw all this week?
Let's see. Well, I think it was mainly early in the week when Rex. Well, I guess the prior week, Rex had basically insinuated that his mom and then his dad could have been the shooters, and so Kate wasn't at all happy about that. And then I'm trying to think. So there were some scenes with Rex, and then he left. I guess because he just felt like it was right after she found out that he had been hit by some random person and almost run over, or whatever. That he thought she probably figured that was EJ going after her kids, and so she retaliated. But of course, that I don't think that's what happened, and she's certainly denying it, and Roman's denying it. But it was interesting that Roman was going to Kayla asking how EJ was doing. It's like, is he doing that because he's worried? He really is worried that Kate did it, or that he did it, or what? But I don't think either one of them did it. But anyway, so I'm trying to think what else happened with Kate. I'm trying to think
She was talking with Philip.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and she said,
Oh, yeah, Philip.
I still think you deserve to have a part of your father's inheritance. I mean, even though this letter was a fraud, turned out to be a fraud, I still felt like in the end you were kind of justified in getting some of it because, you know, and I guess she was furious that Vivian had spilled beans and all that, but anyway,
Well, I think she's right, though. I think if
Victor would have,
I think Philip would have been the number one choice for him to run the company. Yeah.
So she knew them all those years and everything, and so I could see her point. I mean, she knew it was a fraud, but at the same time, she knew if she outed Vivian. She was going to out her son. And then once she knew about it, she was kind of like, well, you really deserve it anyway, at least deserve some of it.
Right.
So I'm just going to look the other way. So,
But
yeah.
Philip had just tried to kill Brady, Victor's grandson.
Yeah.
I don't know if Victor would want him in the company.
Did he try
Yeah.
to kill him, or just I thought Philip set Brady up?
Yeah, set Brady
Well,
up.
yeah, he set him up.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
set him up for murder. Yeah, to
Yeah.
make it look like he murdered Philip. But
Yeah.
But I think if Philip recovered, I think Victor would have forgiven him and have him inherit something. Though.
I think
Yeah.
they should run the company together. Even
I
though,
think Justin should run the company.
I mean, I like the dynamic with Philip and Xander.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess that what Mr. Shin or whatever saying, we better not let this come out that the letter was a forgery because that could hurt the takeover.
Right.
So Xander, that's kind of the reason why Xander's got to keep Philip and not say anything. And so maybe that's why they're going to, I don't know, maybe they will continue to work together. But they're still the big secret, though. I mean,
Yeah.
of Sarah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stupid Sarah. Jeez. Yeah. So I don't know. So if it comes out, you think, is that the end of Xander and Sarah? Although he should forgive her because he's done like 10 times worse
Oh,
things
yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She
she
has
doesn't
that
have
going for
faith
her.
in him because he's been perfect his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
had
yeah,
no
she has
reason to
that to
doubt
hold
that he
over
was.
him.
She
Yeah.
had no reason to doubt him or worry about him.
Right. Yeah. You can
Mhm.
understand why she did what she did because look how he acted when he found out anyway.
Yeah.
Ready to kill Philip anyway. He came after him at the carnival there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why didn't JJ arrest him? He literally threatened to kill Philip right in front of him.
Okay. Yeah. Salem PD.
Yep.
He has to go down as
Because
one of the worst cops of all time.
well, because
He is, but
JJ
he's
said
going
he's already
after his
working.
girlfriend though.
But see, JJ just can't multitask. He said he made sure everybody knew he was already working on a attempted murder case, and so there's only so much one can do. And
He
so,
actually
and
did say that. I'm kind of busy right now with EJ and shooting.
Yeah.
yeah, can you
I
guys
don't need
just
this.
why don't we just call this a lie? It's not fraud; it's a lie. I've got too much on my plate already.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh my goodness.
So I can't remember if there was anything else with Kate. I don't remember if there was much. She had scenes with Philip. She had scenes with Rex,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Roman came in at some point. But I don't remember any other scenes that she had. So anyway, so that's what I remember of her. I just have to say, while I'm thinking about it, when Maggie said she was cash poor, I started laughing.
Yeah.
Not because that couldn't be a thing, but
Yeah.
then she goes and bids $1 million.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of assuming she was faking it. She was saying
Oh,
her money was tied up, but it really wasn't.
okay.
But I mean, cash poor to me means you're really sweating it until payday. That's what cash poor means.
That's why I thought it was
Oh,
funny
yeah.
when she said that. I wish I wasn't so cash poor right now, but my stocks are like all tied up with the whole Titan Demira merger
Yeah.
right now, which I get it. There are situations like that. I'm not saying there aren't, but it
Mm.
was just such a funny thing to say. Like, I'm cash poor, but I can still afford to pay the $1,000s a month to keep the Kyriakis mansion going. But anyway, it was just kind of funny. I mean, I don't care. I don't resent the character. Whatever. I just thought it was funny. I was like to hear her say that. Anyway, so.
So, with the other bad guy in town, we have EJ. So, Susan has Kayla help bring EJ out of the coma because he's showing signs of,
Fighting it.
he's trying to wake up on his own. And so Kayla does that, and he's starting to wake up a bit, but Belle shows up, and Belle tells EJ that she loves him.
That was fast. Oh yeah, and it's going to be a new EJ. He's turning over.
Yeah.
It's going to be good, and Belle's going to help him. Be a nice guy now.
You can't fix him, ladies. You can't fix him.
Do you think he's just he's lying to her, right? Or does he really think this? Yeah, no, because same old EJ. So
no, yeah, but I mean, Martha Madison did a great job. I have to say. I mean, I actually bought it that Belle thinks she loves EJ. I just think Belle's a dumbass.
Yep.
She's dickmatized. I mean, she's too old to not know the difference between being dickmatized and actually loving somebody. Oh, God. So, yeah, EJ had a lot of visitors. Kristen showed up. And I don't remember what the hell happened. I think she wasn't happy with him.
Because he's being a good boy, he doesn't want to get involved in the Demira and Kyriakis fight.
Yeah, she was telling him about taking over the company.
Yeah.
And she's still trying to find out where her mom is.
Yes, that was
and he keeps telling her he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Yeah, he didn't do it. So
yeah, it was.
We know he did.
Yep.
So
yeah. Oh, Rita is in the spoilers for next week. Looks like it's next week.
Oh,
yes.
She's probably got Rachel.
Maybe she probably does have Rachel. That's probably where he gave him that, right? Because she was babysitting Rafe. So
Yep. Speaking of Rachel, the new Rachel debuted this week too. And she was fine, but she acted more like a normal little girl and not like we were used to, which was the
Psycho.
The bad seed.
Little Kristen, the bad seed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she had more of the evil. The other girl had more of the evil in her.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
She's cute, and she seemed to be a good actress. But yeah, not the edge that the other one had.
So far,
maybe they're doing that on purpose, but
yeah, it was kind of disturbing watching her like enjoy little kid things, and that's like I just don't expect that from her. But
like she wanted to play with Thomas and Nora Jane or something. I'm like, she plays with other kids? Wait a minute here. Like, what?
yeah, it was nice to see the kids bird change, and I just adore Thomas. And holy crap, does he look like Billy Flynn?
He is adorable.
His son. Yeah,
he's so good. I think is that a different Charlotte? Is that a different
That's the
Charlotte?
same Charlotte.
Oh,
okay.
But she actually had some lines.
Yeah, she talked a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone point out that, they're raising money for the hospital, but why the hell wasn't Julie involved?
Yep.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
I saw that brought up. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. I mean, she's the
oldest of the Hortons.
Yeah, the oldest Horton. So yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. The fundraiser after all that, like, I mean that it was practically the lame like first birthday party for a kid. I mean, it was so bad. I mean,
whole carnival, typical carnival stuff.
It was
basically,
so pathetic.
They spent $20 on this thing, if that.
Yeah.
But Kat's face painting of Chad, though, was pretty freaking impressive.
Really.
I'm guessing the makeup artist probably did that.
Yeah, whoever did that in the day's staff did a fantastic job. That was really good. But so we had Chad. Well, speaking of that, Chad, Kat, Thomas, and Charlotte, and Kat is actually getting worse, in my opinion. Like
Does anybody like her acting? It's horrible.
I'm not accusing the actors of doing it. I'm talking about the character. The character acts like she's tweaking, like she is on
Yeah.
drugs.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah,
know.
she's always
Yes.
like all the time. It's like, just over
I,
dramatic or something. The way
there were
she,
moments when I liked her. I mean, a little bit more than normal, but then it's
no,
like the
I don't like her.
Yeah.
jerky movements and she's
Yeah,
kind
she's
of she's
always,
a spaz. She's a
yes.
total spaz. But I don't know. Is that the character? I think it might be a lot of the actors too. It's no offense or anything, but because I've seen interviews with her where she was kind of like that. So maybe it's just her rubbing off on
Or
the.
maybe it's something with the actress then.
I
Yeah,
think it's
could
the
be.
actress. I think it's, yeah, she's kind of like
It
that.
could be. Could be. Yeah.
I
But
mean,
It almost reminds you of a nervous thing. Like she's
Yeah,
supposed to be
maybe.
nervous.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, they're definitely writing her to act like that, but
Hmm.
still, though, she's just taking it to the highest level she can, and it's irritating because in real life, I don't like people like that because they make me nervous. I pretty much absorb any energy that's coming at me, and holy crap, I would have to leave. It's like, because
Yeah.
because she would get me acting like that and making me feel hyper and nervous and yeah, amped up like that. Like I could not handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Chad realizes again that he thinks it's too soon for him to date. And it's like, I don't get it. I mean, this is a soap opera. I mean, other than Stephanie, he hasn't gotten laid in the past 3 or 4 years. I mean, that's a long frickin' time for a soap.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know. Oh, I did feel bad for Charlotte. Yeah, her one line was basically she was scared Chad was going to get kidnapped with
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bachelor.
that was
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. If he'd go out with her, he wouldn't come back.
But that made me really feel bad, though, that Charlotte's so traumatized by
Yeah.
She's still,
yeah
yeah.
yeah
And they
it's
talked about that too. Chad talked about that, about her being like, I don't know if he was talking to Kat or somebody else, but he was saying something about
Maggie.
how. What's
I think
that?
it was Maggie.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so the Bachelor auction, that wasn't done very well either. I mean, literally, people standing at the pub,
We had 2 bachelors, right?
That was
Yeah.
That's it.
dumb.
That
That
we
was so
saw.
dumb.
and Caitlin takes off and leaves in the middle of it and runs to the hospital too.
Yeah.
Well, what the
And,
hell is going
They're
on?
like, we're gonna do the rest online. I'm like, okay.
did you see the sign? It said Bachelor Bachelorette auction. What happened to the Bachelorette auction? We haven't
That's
seen
gonna
it.
be online. That's Kat.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Because Kat was supposed to be one of them. But yeah, it got to be too much, and oh yeah, we're gonna finish it online. Okay, writers, you just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know. I don't know. So far, these 2 writers aren't impressing me. I mean, these last 2 shows are supposed to be theirs,
Yeah,
but I
Okay.
don't know if they have to they might have to take over and wrap up Ron's stuff that he
Yeah,
started.
I'm sure.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe that's what we're seeing these last couple days. So I don't know.
yeah, it was not good. Yeah, so the other one was Gabby was mad at JJ, which she has every right to be mad at JJ.
That's true.
Yeah.
And she bid $15,000 on Alex and won him. And it was so, I mean, this is a businesswoman. She put in a bid for 10 grand. She's easily going to win at 10 grand. And then she bids herself over herself for 15,000.
Because JJ walked in and saw her right then, so she had
Yeah,
to
that's
like
why
up the
she.
ante.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna pay
It's
Yeah.
50.
funny. It's like you had
Yeah.
him 10.
And
And
here
he's
she might be walking away from Demira, so
Yeah. Although you
oh well.
can't blame JJ for not being very suspicious of Gabby. He knows Gabby. Yeah, I don't know, but
yeah, Gabby wasn't too brilliant this week. So she goes to Brady, which I thought that was great. We actually had a Gabby Brady scene.
Brady. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it was nice just to see them interact with different people.
that's true.
And she's complaining how she can't tolerate working for Philip and Xander, and they're driving her crazy. Like, number one, it's been 24 hours. And number two, she never heard of your boss is trying to drive you crazy on purpose to make you quit.
Quit. Oh yeah.
Like, where have you
I've
been that you've never seen that happen to somebody? It happens all the frickin' time.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't want to pay you unemployment or buy you out or whatever they would have to do for her. So yeah, they would try to make you quit. So yeah, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed this week. That was something. But I have to say, I think the actress is doing phenomenal though. Like she's
Oh yeah.
she's got me. She's definitely Gabby now.
Yeah,
She's Gabby. Yeah. Yeah.
I could see her and Brady together actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guess Brady wanted her to come in with Basic Black. Right?
Yeah.
So is Basic Black with Titan now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
So was
confused.
it with Demira?
I thought it
by
was
itself?
Demira because I thought Kristen was his boss, so I thought it was with Demira. But at the same time, too, Gabby Chic was on her own, and she was running it out of the house with Javi. So they reconned that whole thing that she was back with Demira. So
Yeah, I can't keep up with who belongs to who anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she got Gabby Chic back with the divorce.
Oh, okay.
So why would I understand she probably needs the supply chain with Demira or whatever Demira can offer her, but I mean you could go to business with them without them
owning your company.
owning your company, yeah. And if they owned her company, then she should have been compensated. I don't know.
Yeah.
The business storylines never make any sense to me. They don't do a good job with them.
But I like the use of history when Brady told her to suck it up.
Yeah. I think it was good advice.
What she did to him.
Oh yeah. About trying to help with Rachel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he brought that up because I totally forgot why he was even upset with her. I'm like, what the hell is this problem?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she played him. But yeah, I think she could make it more than 24 hours working with Xander and Philip, who really aren't around that much.
And,
Hey.
and that girl could fill out a dress just like the other Gabby.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Man.
But
Slow.
not very appropriate for work though.
Oh yeah, everybody used to say that about the other about the other one too.
I'm like,
The
dang.
dresses that she'd wear. Jeez.
I tried
Could
that.
they get any tighter? But she has the body for it, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Go for
can't
it.
blame her.
I mean, I wouldn't, but even with a body like that, I wouldn't dress like that for work. But there might be a few days I'm like, screw it.
Yeah. But for her line of work, Gabby Chic, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of clothes.
She's got to be chic.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, and then Stephanie wasn't too happy with Gabby bidding $15,000 for going to date with her boyfriend. I mean, the money's going to the hospital. Alex isn't going to put out. I mean, it was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's true.
What if they're even going to bother showing these dates, or this was the end of it?
I thought it was cute. Maggie and Chad.
Yeah, that was kind of cute.
She says, yeah, you still have to wine and dine me. She's still making them take her out. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That was really cute. Yeah, he better do a good job. So, oh boy. All right. Yeah, so Xander finds out the truth, and he's not too happy with Stephanie and Alex either.
No.
But they're covering for Sarah. Everybody's covering for Sarah. Philip, Stephanie, Alex. Oh, and also Xander had to take his shirt off at the carnival. Everybody,
Yeah, that was a real
Into the
shame.
water.
That was a
big
shame.
setup.
I really was sad about that. Why did we have to do that? I forgot. What happened?
Kristen,
At him.
Oh, that's right.
Kristen through the
yeah, Kristen tried to
That's
salvage
right.
sort of employment with Demira,
That's yeah.
yeah.
That's right.
and
I was
Xander
he was
told her, yeah, Xander told her to pound sand, and she just threw a cup of water on him on his shirt, and
He just had to take it off.
you
yeah,
have to take it off. I mean, if you're Xander, you've got to take it off.
yep, yeah, because he really didn't have to. It was just water.
It was
They
just
really, and they had a dunk tank there, so
Well,
I'm sure
wait, and they never showed that. I thought they'd
I
show that.
know.
Some being thrown and put some of those guys in the dunk tank. They didn't do that.
no,
And there was popcorn in the popcorn
There's
machine
supposed to be
thingy.
rides too. I didn't see
And
any
they
rides.
yeah, I guess those rides were off screen, off
Yes.
camera.
Yeah.
So it was bigger
I
than
didn't
what?
hear any I didn't hear any sounds like there were any rides going on.
No.
And then with the popcorn machine, I think I noticed that it was the same level the entire time, like the whole week
Yep.
or however long. I mean, there's like nobody like eating anything out of it or getting anything out of it. I guess they have a limited budget, so you got to give them that. But yeah, I don't know. It
Or
was
no budget. Yeah.
we honestly, who among us did not think it was going to be lame to begin with?
Well, yeah. They can only do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of. I mean, at least I know I was kind of like sick of hearing about it. I'm kind of glad it's over.
yes, I was having flashbacks. Remember the gala that Hope and what's his face, Daniel Cosgrove's character,
Oh God.
through
Oh.
the local Catholic school.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and yeah, and basically it
They have
was,
like a silent auction and stuff like that. I think, or something like that.
yeah, I just remember her wearing an evening gown. I think they were dancing.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
It was like more
that's
of a
right.
fancier formal
Oh,
thing.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another scene where they were at the school, but yeah,
Well,
you're right. That was a fancy one. Yeah.
would you remember back in the day they had a carnival back with Bo and Hope, and they had the kissing booth,
Yep.
and that's
Yeah.
with Bo and Hope. That kind of was kind of like that kind of a same kind of a carnival back then. I think. I don't know what that was for. I just remember that particular scene with them.
Can you even imagine doing a kissing booth? I mean, you couldn't frickin' pay me to do that.
Nope.
Yeah, kissing booth.
Nowadays, nope.
Not nowadays. No.
Well,
But that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Places. Yeah.
Well, did you guys notice towards the beginning of the week, it was like no, everybody was like wanting to opt out of going. Like no, it was kind of funny because like, no, I'm not gonna go. Oh, please go, please, Uncle JJ. You know, like everybody was just like
JJ didn't want
trying
to
to
go.
force somebody else to go. Like nobody was really that excited except for the kids. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I guess that's kind of normal. But it was just kind of funny because supposedly for this big cause that they have, you know. So
yeah,
anyway,
it's JJ's family's hospital.
yeah.
He didn't want to go, but yeah, the
Yeah.
kissing booth thing. If it was happening in my hometown, and I was the one in the booth, there'd be a line of 80-year-old men, married 80-year-old men, and the because that's
Sure.
who hits on me, or
Yeah.
these are the guys same age or older than my dad. So yeah, so glad they don't do these things anymore. But I totally remember the Bo and Hope scene. I
Yes.
slept probably a few
Yep.
years ago, and it was cute.
It was very cute.
Okay, what else? Right. Oh, yeah. So during the auction, JJ pulls Kayla out of it, so he has permission to go talk to EJ because he hears EJ woke up, and Kayla really didn't let him ask anything at all. Like it was practically a waste of time.
It
And
was
then
just so he could see Belle with EJ, I think.
Well, it seems like you can understand the confidentiality, the HIPAA laws or whatever. But don't law enforcement have some special, like, you
Nope.
know? No, they don't. Oh, okay. I
You
wasn't
need
sure.
a warrant.
Well, it's like for what, it's like like in the past, it was always like people were stealing files, they were getting into everybody's stuff, they were
Yeah,
cracking into the computers, and so lately I've noticed they've been a little bit better about the HIPAA violations.
yeah,
But the thing is that he was shot, but randos
Right.
were showing up in his room all the time, though.
yeah.
Sam waltzed right
Yeah.
in, and Belle waltzed
Hmm.
right in.
Yeah.
Like,
You
yeah,
think they'd have a
Yeah.
cop there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so, but JJ does have a new suspect. And well, the thing is, too, I don't even know how they're going to make this case stick with us, like get a confession from somebody because the bullet is pretty damaged
Yeah.
that they recovered from EJ. So JJ is now suspecting Ava because Melinda told him that she gave her gun to Ava, and Ava turned around and must have threw it in the garbage can at the park. So now he's suspecting Ava. Oh,
Ava.
and then they called Tripp, and Tripp said it sounded like Ava was there, but she left. She went
Yeah.
to go to a monastery.
Yes, she's in a
that's like what
monastery.
Didn't Kristen and Lonnie go to do a
Yep.
monastery?
Yeah, they were in a yeah.
Yep,
So
they went
now
to.
we're supposed to believe that Ava might have done it
Yeah.
just because Ava's not here anymore. Maybe they'll say, "Okay, well, it was Ava, but we can't bring her back. Case solved." I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, but
Oh, and today too in LA they had that pancreatic cancer walk.
Oh,
for
okay.
drinks. Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that was all over Instagram. Anybody wants to look, but Tamara Braun was actually there.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
That was really nice.
That was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mostly actually the younger crowd. There wasn't that many. There wasn't anybody that was older. Martha Madison was there. Dan was there. The actress who plays Felicity,
Aw.
the one
Oh, cool.
the one who plays Amy.
Oh, Amy Chow or Cho?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one who plays Hope. Not Hope. Actually, her name is Hope. Holly.
Holly.
Oh,
So
Okay.
yeah, yes, yeah.
that's sweet.
It looked cold. Like some of them were wearing like jackets, and it was raining today.
Really?
So
Yeah.
Huh. That's nice that they did that. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah. So the other storyline. So Chanel's waiting for Johnny to sign the adoption papers.
And Johnny's getting cold feet.
Yes.
Well, because Amy Choi came over and said she decided she would allow them to adopt the baby. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But he feels because of what his dad did to his mom, and he's all messed up now. His kids,
Yeah.
no, Johnny. Bill's trying to tell him. So
Oh, geez. After all of that, all these, how many
yeah,
months?
all
She
of a
must be
sudden
18.
now.
She's got to be 18 months pregnant by now.
Yeah.
What?
That's very nice.
When he said when she said she could just finally feel the baby kicking, I was like, the kid's like ready to graduate. What are you doing? Pregnant forever.
Yeah, for real. She's showing. She looks like she's at least 6 months along. You just now felt the baby kick. I mean, you should have been.
I thought that was more like at 4 months or four or somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not very far along when you feel the kicking. Yeah, like about 4 or 5 months. Yeah, she looks. I mean, she looks like she's got a little basketball in there. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm glad that Tate said he would be her support and all that. Like
Yeah.
that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. So he agreed to basically do the breathing classes and all that, and be there with her when she.
Yeah, because her mom was going to make her a nervous wreck, and she needed to have somebody who was calm.
Same.
Yeah, yeah. So same. Yeah. So
Yeah, so the promo for next week And looks like Johnny doesn't sign the papers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
That after all this, come on.
Oh,
yeah.
What a pain in the
Chanel's not going to
ass.
be happy.
Chanel's not happy, and Tate actually punches Johnny in the
Oh.
promos for next week.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking he didn't do it.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
It's like maybe the new writers did not
Is
like
this the
the way
new
the
writer's
show was
decision? I'm
going.
wondering. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are they going with this?
I'm thinking they're going with Sophia and Tate are going to raise this baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
going
do
to.
like, I mean, I like the old Sophia, but I do like the new Sophia. I
Mhm.
think she's kind of nice, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and another spoiler I read. Tate invites her to the prom.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
Yep. So good luck finding a prom dress when you're that far along.
Oh.
And where is Holly? What is going on with Holly?
He's drooling after Doug.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Doug
Yeah.
has been on for a while, which is totally fine with me.
Yeah.
Not complaining.
I'm sorry, he's creepy.
They need to find another Doug or send him on his way. I don't know.
Okay, I'm trying to see what else happened. So Maggie tells Sarah she still thinks it's the right idea not to tell Xander.
But even Maggie knows Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, basically everybody but Xander knew about it.
Right. Well, Xander,
Essentially.
maybe with Maggie knowing, Maggie can talk him down when he finds out about Sarah because he could be mad at Maggie. Maggie knew and didn't tell him either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they're pretty close. So I don't know.
Yeah, and Maggie's always advocated for Xander, but she
Mhm.
knows too that
Yeah.
He knows who he is.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, but it's not public knowledge yet or anything because Mr. Shin wants Philip to stay on because they think it's going to jeopardize
The deal.
the
Yeah.
deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and then Rafe goes to try to find to look at the memory card. After all this time and how long it's been since EJ got shot, he decides now he wants to look at something that
I know. All this time.
the video, maybe the video footage of what happened. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah. But he was too
Off time.
busy. He was too
Yeah.
busy getting dumped this week.
Yeah, he was dumped.
He got dumped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
The only time I think I've ever rooted for Sean Douglas.
Yeah.
I sort of like him and Jada.
Oh yeah. Sean just stepped right in. Oh, why don't we get lunch and let's take it back?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
You know,
Yeah,
She-
Jada.
Jada needs a more dynamic partner, but Sean's not more dynamic than Rafe though either.
True.
Close second.
Yeah,
Just
I think she'll get bored with Sean, but Sean needs to kick it up a notch. But on top of that, though, Sean walked in on Belle telling EJ that, EJ actually was saying to Belle in front of Sean, "Oh yeah, you said you loved me."
me.
So, yeah, it looks like we're gonna get Sean and Jada, but yeah, I hope she brings him to life a little bit.
Yeah.
Dark. So, speaking of Sean, Friday he gets a phone call from his mom saying that Bo was dying.
Yeah. Are they going to get some secret serum, or do you think that what Kristen had? I don't know.
Well, there's the promo
else.
shows Kayla in her office with some guy. I guess he's a doctor. I don't know who he is.
Oh.
And she's trying to get the treatment from him to save her brother.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I didn't recognize who the doctor is, but yeah. So she's trying to save Bo. And of course, we know she's going to end up saving Bo. Oh, and then Sean and Steve are talking at the pub, and Sean tells Steve he wants to steal it.
Oh.
Says the guy's not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that promo.
Oh, another weird thing about the promo, Alex found, I'm not sure if it's a book or a screenplay written by Stephanie called One Stormy Night.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What's that? I never heard.
That's a storyline. It was the primetime thing they did in the 90s.
Huh.
Was that what it was called? I remember something.
Yeah,
I remember, wasn't it the Cruise of Deception? I remember that. Wasn't that?
No, it was after that.
Oh, okay.
It was a primetime special they did. And I think, yeah.
Because Stephanie's never mentioned anything about doing anything like that.
Yeah.
I would you think that would be Johnny or something, but yeah. Johnny still doesn't have a job either. So, wow.
Nope. Okay, let me think what else happened. Yeah, also, EJ, does it look like he left the camera and took the memory card?
Yeah, EJ took the memory card.
He found it. He found it and figured somebody's spying on me, so he took it out, I think, right?
Yeah.
I would think the reason he would take it. So, I don't know.
Looks as though he thinks Bill placed it there.
Oh, really? Oh. Is he going to accuse Belle of that? Okay.
Probably. I think he's stringing her along.
Yep.
Yeah. But he doesn't remember who shot him, right? He can't remember. Or does he know? It's not okay. Seems like he doesn't remember.
It seems like he's eventually going to figure it out, don't you think? Because they're not going to have another way to really prove it otherwise. Because unless what is the thing with that chip or whatever you were just talking about? That something that the camera or something. Was there something that didn't EJ take it apart or something? I mean, he had a memory of it when he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And then
unless he takes a look at it, if he has it and didn't get rid of it.
But
I thought, did Rafe have it, or is it somebody else?
Well, that's what I'm confused with, though, because EJ had to have discovered it before he got shot, so there's footage on there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but when
there wouldn't be anything on there. Right. If he took it out.
Yeah, he took it out before.
Yeah, so then there is nothing.
And let's not forget that the entire DiMera property should have all kinds of cameras on it and security
of everybody that came and went there.
Everyone comes in, you know.
And why haven't the police looked at that?
It's a TV show, but you know, it just seems like anybody that would go in and deliberately do that would be dumb because they would have to know that there would be security cameras everywhere. So I don't know. I don't get it.
I gotta say, since their security is so bad, same with the Kiriakis Mansion, I mean, porch pirates would have the best time stealing Amazon packages off the front porch. Because nobody would freaking notice. Apparently, they don't have a Ring camera at the DiMera Mansion.
But even I have that. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, and another promo for next week. Like I said, Rita looks like Rita's on at the end of the week. Johnny tells EJ Johnny says EJ is dead to him, and it looks like they're showing either a flashback of Johnny pointing a gun at EJ at the mansion.
Huh?
Yeah, and of course, we don't know how many people pointed a gun at him before
Gabby shot. We saw Gabby sneaking in.
Yeah, with a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so there could have been 4 or 5 people that were in there going to shoot him and then left. So you never know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Johnny threatened him, Johnny left, and then EJ went over, saw the camera, and took the memory card out. I'm going to predict that's what happened. That's my prediction. I'm guessing though, but yep. Oh, and there's some cute scene. I like Belle and Philip. I actually kind of prefer them over Belle and EJ. And so Philip tells her everything that happened because she was his attorney at the time and wants to give her a heads up that, you know, the secret's out and so she doesn't get in trouble for basically presenting false evidence, really. But
fraud on the court and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually like them. I have to admit, I did actually like them in those scenes. I did not like them previously,
No.
ever in any iteration.
Incarnation.
What's that?
Incarnation.
Yeah. And so, but I did kind of like those scenes. I have to admit, I did like this, and I like Philip's new humility in a way. You know, he at least seems sincere. EJ's totally putting on an act.
Oh yeah.
He's going to use
Yeah.
this to his biggest advantage possible. What happened, you know? So, and I mean, he could even falsely accuse someone just to piss him off and just to get him in
That's true.
trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
and then who? Then wasn't it Rita that probably has the mom? Has Kristen's mom?
Oh yeah.
We don't
Remember,
know
didn't she
that, but
take?
we think.
Well, didn't she take care of something? Or I can't remember. She took care of something at one point,
Rafe,
and
Arnold.
yeah, right.
Arnold.
But
Yeah.
I'm just thinking maybe EJ was like, "Can you take care of this lady?" And I mean, not necessarily killing her, but like, you know, I
Right.
just have a feeling Rita's
Has her
involved with
tied
that
up
somehow.
somewhere.
hmm And the EJ may not literally know where she is, but he just knows Rita's got it taken care
Yep.
of.
Yeah.
So to him, he's telling the truth. Yes.
Okay.
That's his.
Not that it would matter, right? But
Right.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad that Days didn't do the predictable thing, which is the people confessing when they didn't do it, because they assume their family members did it. Instead, we're getting people just falsely accusing their own family members to their fate.
Or their love interests and their families. Yeah.
JJ, confronting Gabby and ruining his relationship. They're pretty much donezo. And then Rex
Accusing his parents.
accusing his parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mostly Kate. I'm not sure if he really thinks anything about Rafe. Looks like Roman's concerned that Johnny did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So far, no one's, sacrificed themselves for anybody. So, but, and the whole thing to me, I mean, the legal part is so stupid. I mean, with the whole Kristen thing, it still could. You don't have exculpatory evidence against Kristen. She still should be considered to be most likely suspect. She was there.
Yep.
It happened.
And they couldn't really rule her in or out with the gun.
Right. But they're acting like she's ruled out now. They just, what they're supposed to do is take the evidence and then find a suspect that matches. And it seems like they kind of just are grasping at straws and because they really have no evidence at all whatsoever. Other than a busted up bullet and EJ who doesn't remember anything. So, I don't know. We'll see how long this is going to last. We had Gabby, Javi, and Leo, and Javi and Leo were pretty excited about the Bachelor auction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were betting a little bit on Alex.
Yeah.
I have to admit, Javi's kind of grown on me. I didn't like him at first.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Oh, I liked him. I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
I didn't really like him at first, but he's kind of cute. I mean, like, I'm not into the I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of funny because Leo has such a bad history and all, but like, but Harvey, I don't know. He's kind of grown on me a little bit. I really couldn't stand him at first, but
Now,
they're kind of funny. But
No, I liked them and they're cute together. Yeah, and it's kind of odd. Javi gives Leo a pass on a lot of things Leo has done,
right,
and I think Gabby needs to start putting Leo in his place because he's a jerky guest. Like, you are a guest in this house. You don't have to be living there. I mean, even Javi doesn't even have to be living there. He's just a cousin. I don't know too many people who share a roof with their cousin.
if I were Gabby, I'd have been like, wait a minute, you two can bid $700, $800 for a date. You're moving out.
yeah,
You can
well,
afford
you can get your own place.
Yeah.
And then Leo and Gabby are fighting over the maple syrup. This is mine. Yeah. Oh.
Yep. Too many people living in that house. Alrighty, does anybody have anything else?
Oh,
But was there a rumor that Galen might be leaving?
I heard he definitely has not left.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's saying that he's got a job with the FBI, that he's going to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Patch. Yeah, he
Thinking
did
of-
say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know where that's going, but I doubt he's leaving. Could we be so lucky? But
Oh, mean. Oh,
just
Susan,
mean.
this time today again. Oh,
Yep. He had to sleep with Sammy.
Yeah. No, I have to admit, I like those two together. Galen.
Who?
I mean, Rafe and Sammy.
Yeah, they were. I
Of
thought
all
they
the one he's been with.
Yeah.
I like those two together.
Huh?
I wasn't a Sammy family either. I always liked Lumi. Even though more of a friend,
Yeah. I get it.
Carrie, I always liked them together. But yeah, I never liked Safe, and I never really liked DJ. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not.
Oh, I like DJ. James Scott, EJ, and Sammy. Yeah.
I liked all three couples. Isn't that crazy? Well, like, I didn't like the beginning, Sammy and Lucas, because they were just toxic as all hell. I mean,
And I
they were
didn't
terrible. And
missed-
yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I thought Safe really was nice, because it's like, oh, here's Sammy with someone who's not toxic and not, diabolical against her. And and then EJ and Sammy were, I mean, their chemistry was fantastic, and the writers just effed them up.
yep.
The rape that just,
Yeah, they should.
a lot of fans just would not get past that, because that just seems like such an impossible thing to get past. And you ruined all that fantastic chemistry, and they could have been a super couple. I mean, I guess you could say they were to a certain extent, but yeah, but I think without a doubt, though, Safe was Rafe's best relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, so it wasn't good with Nicole, Ava, Jada.
I liked him with Kate for that brief period of time.
Yeah, they were hot.
Yeah, they were hot,
They were
and she brought the spicy and funny out in him, the humor out of him.
Yeah,
More, but then he just kind of went back to being boring to me. But yeah,
yeah. When we had those Sammy and Kate scenes at the pub, that's like the first thing that popped into my head is they both had sex with EJ and Rafe.
oh boy.
And the other guys Sammy have slept with were Kate's sons.
They have a lot in common.
Yeah, they
had more in common than they had not in common.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, late.
And Johnny, and just one more comment on Johnny. Johnny did mention that his mom really had shared a lot, and I mean, he's still not forgiving his dad, but he mentioned to somebody, I can't remember if it was Chanel or who it was, but he said something about how his mom really opened up to him, and he doesn't really understand it, but she really he learned a lot about her family history that he never knew. Like he
Mhm.
never knew all the
Yeah.
stuff we saw from the 70s, of the 80s and 90s and stuff. But anyway, so yep. So that's I just thought that was interesting.
Well, we put Jen to sleep, so I guess
Anna, you put Jen to
Okay,
sleep.
I'm sorry.
All righty.
Oh, it must be time. I'm tired myself, actually.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you got a
Been a
lot
long
going
few
on,
days.
Miss Marianne, with your new
Yeah.
grandbaby.
you knew
That's
Grammy.
exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations.
yes,
Thanks.
congratulations.
Thanks. All
Take
right.
care, everybody.
Okay. Good
Good night,
night.
ladies.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Night.
Bye.
Wait.
I am so sorry. Okay. Okay. I tried to do a background, my computer won't support it. Alright, good night, guys. Bye.
Ah.